And moving on to some news from Western Africa now, where Nigerian President Bola Tinubu has declared a state of emergency in the southern Rivers state. The president has suspended the governor, his deputy and all lawmakers. He has appointed a former Navy chief as the oil-rich state's administrator for 6 months. The Nigerian president said that the disturbing incidents of pipeline vandalism led to this decision.
It has become inevitably compelling for me to invoke the provision of the Section 305 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999, as amended, to declare a state of emergency in Rivers State with effect from today, 18th March.
A key pipeline blast rocked the Rivers State on Monday. The explosion resulted in a fire on the Trans-Niger Pipeline. It transports crude oil from onshore oil fields to the Ebonyi export terminal. It is a major oil artery in southern Nigeria's Niger Delta region, which is an important source of crude oil. However, it is prone to crude theft.
The latest security report made available to me show that between yesterday and today, there have been disturbing incidents of vandalization of pipelines by some militants without governor taking any action to curtail them. I have, of course, given stand order to the security agencies to ensure safety of lives of good people of Rivers State and the oil pipelines.
The recent blast is not the only cause of turmoil. The Rivers State is also reeling under political crisis. This is due to a power struggle between now suspended Governor Fubara and his predecessor Wike. Now, their feud began in late 2023 and spawned court cases crippling the state legislature. Fubara supporters have accused Tinubu of siding with his ally Wike, who was instrumental in his 2023 general election victory in the state. However, the Nigerian president accused Fubara of being complicit in the latest attacks on oil infrastructure. Tinubu, who had earlier brokered peace talks between the two leaders, said that he was disturbed by the political crisis.
It's public knowledge that the governor of Rivers State, for unjustifiable reasons, demolished the House of Assembly of the state as far back as 13th December 2023, and as up till now, 14 months after, now rebuilt the same. I have made personal interventions between the contending parties for a peaceful resolution of this crisis, but my efforts have been largely ignored by the parties to the crisis.
Amidst the political chaos, the local media reported protests in some parts of the state. Many lawyers and opposition members are questioning the legality of the president's decision. The latest decision has pushed Nigeria into constitutional uncertainty. It remains to be seen how Tinubu will respond to this growing criticism.
Good afternoon, Prime Minister Lakshman.
Good afternoon.
Making headlines in India well before you landed here.
New Delhi has raised concerns in the recent past vis-a-vis the Khalistani separatists that operate in New Zealand. How do you propose to address these concerns?
In our democracy, we believe in the freedom of speech.
Organizations like the Al-Qaeda or ISIS were to hold a referendum in New Zealand, something related to one of your Western partners. Would you say the same?
We have very well-defined laws in our democracy.
No specific conversation on Khalistan on this visit.
It was raised with me. I also raised back our position.
Are you willing to be open to these concerns from New Delhi?
As I keep coming back to you to say, we have strong laws in our system.
Do you think that Ukraine is at its weakest position?
This war is not about Ukraine.
Do you believe that your president was insulted? Yes or no question. Is Ukraine prepared to pay the price for that peace?
No compromises at the cost of territorial integrity and sovereignty.
Diplomacy will work?
Yes.
Do you think Russia will give up the territory if there is no ceasefire? Do you propose to keep fighting?
We are ready to resist.
Do you think there will be peace?
Many countries gave us 3 days.
President Trump said you don't have any cards.
We do not have another choice.
How do you keep fighting?
You are asking me once again the same question.
Because you've not answered my question.
We have enough capacities to keep fighting.